Thank you, everyone, for joining us for another episode of Design, Drink, and Dish. My name is John Ryan with Interiors by John Ryan, alongside my lovely co-host.
Hi, I'm Wendy Lynn Davis with Wendy Lynn Interiors.
Wendy,
Yeah.
episode, how do you say
No.
nine in Spanish?
Oh,
Numero
nuevo. Yeah,
nuevo.
nuevo.
Yeah, number 9.
Yeah, nuevo. Yeah.
I love
Let's
this.
try not. Should we do like a different language every time?
I think so.
French.
Yeah, next one is French.
Yeah. we have to go to France to learn the language.
So I got a little lazy for the second week in a row and, just brought shams.
Oh, yeah, for the drink.
For the drink,
Yeah.
because usually we like something a little more elaborate. But, you
Yeah.
know, we did add berries.
Yeah. So
Berries are
we made
good.
it like a little bit more
So
fun.
we
We had our garnish,
We did, which is
the accessories and decor. And
yeah,
the homes.
exactly. So we got our Veuve.
well,
We're gonna cheers
love. Episode 9.
to number 9.
It's really feeling like a thing now.
Like home.
Yeah. Home sweet home. Cheers, love.
Cheers, darling. Laying the base for some good topics today.
Yeah, exactly. And how can you go wrong?
You can't. You can't.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start us off.
Okay.
Our topic,
Mm-hmm.
well, our 3 topics. What's the first one?
Okay.
Numero uno.
Topic number 1, the designer's dilemma. When the client's style isn't your style, what would you do?
So here's what I think. I've worked for several designers who have like their niche, or their own style, and people come to them for that style, which I never quite understood. I mean, to a degree, because their style are like very specific, and
Very specific.
and how many people in the world exist that want that to keep you in business for so long? Do you know what I mean?
And to be so cookie cutter.
Cookie cutter. And it's like, at what point does it become just like a copy and paste? Like we're just like changing a few things here and there.
A different area rug, but still like bright, bold colors or
Yeah.
whatever their style is. I don't know.
So, I mean, there's something very, I guess, good about it because, people are coming to you. You must be doing something right. And it's easy work. At least that's what I would think. But that couldn't be me.
Yeah.
And I don't think it could be you either
way.
because I've seen your work and nothing looks the same, which is
Right.
great. That's how it should
I think
be.
we all have like a style, like of some sort, you
Right.
know, like you're not over the top, I'm not over the top. So I would say we're just like, we're not minimalistic either.
Right.
But like, yeah, go ahead. So,
It's just, so when people ask me like, what's your style?
right. It's
I
hard to
don't know how to
pinpoint.
answer that because to me, I think what makes a good designer is your ability to adapt to what your clients need. And I mean, that sounds so cliche, but it's true. Like if I have a client who doesn't know what they want, right? And I am, it's our job to during our initial interview or whatever, they may know oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
It's our job to like pull what they want out of them. And it may not be always good, right? But it's our expertise will be to shape around
Yeah.
exactly what they're looking for. Did that make sense to
Yeah,
all that
even
gibberish?
if it's like, hey, yeah, it did totally. You should have said it in Spanish next time.
I know, it might as well have been.
I totally get what you're saying, though. Yeah, so say they have a sofa that they
Right.
must have for us to work with, and that might be our inspiration.
Yeah.
Because God forbid it's like a bold color, and we're like, are you sure you don't want to like maybe have a neutral color sofa? So we're going to neutralize everything around that sofa, So we are bringing their vision, and I think one of my remember how I told you I rebranded myself 3
Yes,
times?
exquisite.
Yeah, exquisite home stage design. Well, one of my taglines was
I know how to spell that now.
Dream. Oh, you do?
Mhm.
I'm going to put you on the spot.
Don't do it.
Okay. One of my taglines was make your dream home a reality.
Mm-hmm.
So it's these clients' dream home or second home or whatever, make it a reality for them. They can't pick it out themselves. They can't do it. That's why they hired us.
Yeah.
And they've looked at our portfolio online. And I always say, hey, don't just go on my website because I don't really update that as much. I said to see my variety of projects, then go on Instagram.
Exactly.
So it's good not to be cookie cutter.
And like, I think I said it before, like, how boring is that? Like, I
It's
love a challenge. And
yes.
as creatives, that's the part that, like, keeps our minds going and keeps
going
us
and
young
working and we're oiled. Yeah. Like,
and excited for the next
yes,
project. I mean,
yes.
I was throwing together a mood board yesterday, and I came from doing all like the back end stuff, and then I was like, okay, it's time to move on to this part of the day. And
Which
as
is
I'm
the
doing
fun
it,
part.
the fun part, which is like a very small part of what we do.
Using your creativity. We have this talent in us that
Yes.
is creativity. And like, there's new styles that come and go too. So
All
why
the
wouldn't we want to
time.
tap into the newest thing and use it for a project?
Yeah.
And
I mean,
you know.
I was putting stuff together, and then I was like really getting into it. So I like threw on some music in the studio, and I'm like
nice.
walking around, I'm like dancing. I'm like, oh, this is good. And then things start firing in your brain, and you're like, oh, I remember this. So let me go get that and put it together.
Yay.
That's the magic.
I love that.
You know?
And then hoping it's in stock.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
And then you have to go back to the drawing board when the
Exactly
magic
that.
somehow tarnishes.
Which is like a huge problem.
Yeah, of course it is. But I get it. I know it does give you so much excitement. And that's why when we have the design presentation part of the consultation process, like we're excited about our design. And it's kind of, I mean, there's letdowns and it's like, no, I don't really like that. But you know, it's hard not to take it personally.
It is. And,
but we pivot.
But we're like salespeople too. So like a big part of it is like selling that design.
Yeah, pitching
it. And
maybe the whys behind it too. Because if they don't like the whole picture, why?
But you have to tell them why. Like you have to give them a little bit of a backstory because
they have to tell you why.
Why don't they?
Yeah, exactly. But there is a backstory too. Like, hey, the reason why I chose this is because X, Y, Z.
Exactly. Because everything we do, down to like the little tiny fabric or the trim on the pillow, has intention.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not just like we're picking and throwing things in and saying, oh, this looks good.
You're not throwing up on the wall hoping it sticks.
Exactly.
Right.
Every placement of a picture, every placement of a floor lamp or whatever, anything. It's all done with intention.
It's all selected.
And that's what you got to sell. I don't know how we got into selling, but
it's true. You were just saying, yeah. I mean, even on the consultation, the initial interview consultation, we're selling ourselves.
We are.
Our enthusiasm, our passion, they can read that. Yeah. And if you're a cookie cutter designer that's like, okay, well, you're Joe Schmo, neighbor that I just did, your house is going to look the same. There's not passion behind that.
No.
And there shouldn't be,
and
at
why
least.
Would you want the same house as your neighbor?
No way.
You know what I mean?
No.
And because people talk, and that's a good point. Like when we do someone's house, especially in one of the communities or a condo building or something, the word's going to travel. Oh, who did you use? Who did you use? You don't want the next, the same thing as your, like, why?
No.
Like it's not fun for you. It's not fun for us. It's like.
And somebody a long time ago, a client showed me a picture of how their house used to look, I guess before they moved into their new house. It was years and years ago.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a little foggy. But my point is that he wanted everything exactly.
How he had it?
Yes. And I said, Mark, I'm like, why are you hiring me if you want the same thing? I'm like, you're paying me a lot of money to just select the same things that you just had.
I could do it with my eyes closed. Like,
right. And I'm like, that's not passionate or rewarding for me at all. Like this.
Was there a reason why he wanted this? Or he just he didn't know anything was out there, I guess?
You know what? Like he was a longtime friend of mine. It still is. Still, he's an attorney. I also said that I would never work for an attorney again.
Or accountants.
Not that things went south, or accountants. Yeah. Not that things went south with him at all. We ended on a great note, and we always say hi when we see each other. But
but they're hiring you to give your opinion, not to be a yes man or a yes ma'am.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? Even like, friend or not, it's respectfully.
And I backed away. He would have delightly paid me my hourly rate to like select the same things, but I'm like, here's your deposit back. I got to move on to.
Oh, that's what you did. Oh,
yeah,
good.
I did. I was like, I love you, but like this isn't like why you hire someone like me.
No.
And I want to be open to the next project that I can.
And that's very nice of you. People would just take it and run and be like, okay, I made this money, blah blah blah. But
a good.
No.
That's
like very admirable of you, Wendy Davis.
Thank you,
I like that.
Yeah. Well, thank you, love. You learn new things about me all the time.
I do.
Yeah. No, I'm an honest and ethical person, you know, and at that, listen, if it was when I first started my company, I would have been like, heck yeah, pay me. Right, exactly.
We have so many years now.
We have years and we're not going to waste our time.
No.
We don't want to waste their time or our time. So
yeah, we're lucky enough we can pick and choose.
We are. Yeah, absolutely. Have the holidays slowed down for you at all?
No.
Well, you were just saying that.
No.
Yeah. See, they
No,
have
they
for me,
haven't.
which is like
Have
pretty good.
they?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, then you must be really ahead of the game. And
Well, no,
because
it's cyclical for me. I don't know. The holidays always slow down for me.
I think because I just have so many clients just needing things, and it happens every year. It's like
before the new year. They think
before the
that
new year.
January 1st is the end of the
It's
world.
the ending.
Right, yeah.
So everybody, we're on like
time crunch.
and
Okay.
just getting things done, and like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And it's stressful.
It's super stressful. It is, because all the trades are like, running rapid with everybody else that they work for.
And we're not the only ones that
we
they
should.
work with.
We need to have exclusivity contracts with our vendors. My wallpaper company that I refer to you, they're out the door. I'll tell you after this episode, because I don't want to waste everybody's time. But they will not be a vendor shout out. And no. No.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'll tell you at lunch.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah.
Okay.
But that's okay. We pivot
right.
with our vendors as well.
You know what? There are so many different trades, especially wallpaper. Just there's so much construction here. I mean, you got to be good, and then
they're
there's
good,
so many to choose
but
from.
they're just like
of course.
All
All
so
right.
I need a referral for that.
After this.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right,
So
what do we got for number
okay.
numero dos?
There's the
2.
Spanish again.
Mhm.
The Latin flair is coming out of Jonathan.
By the way, Spotify Wrapped came out. Are you on Spotify?
Yeah, I am to
Okay.
listen to our podcast.
Oh, but that's it? Like no.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Okay.
So Spotify Wrapped basically just like tells you like a snapshot of like all of the music you've listened to, and it kind of gives you like your top 5 songs, your
Cool.
top 5 albums, how many
Nice.
minutes of music you've listened to.
Whoa.
Always at the end of the year, and I love this. I look
Okay.
forward to it.
Yeah.
Guess it was number 1.
Something Spanish, since
Uh-huh.
we were talking about Spanish.
Apparently, I've been listening. Well, because my love of Colombia just like peaked
Yeah,
this year.
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Right. You were there
So
twice.
I was on one,
Okay.
and it's J Balvin and Bad Bunny.
Oh,
Yeah.
good one.
Very Latin now, all Latin.
Wow, that's interesting. You
Yeah.
do have a really good playlist. Every time we've traveled, you have it in the background, and it's
Yeah.
like awesome. I
Thank
really
God
love
you
it.
like it.
Yeah.
It's very important. It's very like, well, yeah, it's stressful to be like a DJ.
Well, we're not. Thank God. We have our own stresses.
Me playing DJ.
Okay.
Yeah, when I'm with anybody.
Gotcha.
I usually pass that off to like other people.
Oh, really? No.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Mhm.
I love it. Okay. I love our tangents.
Me
You could
too.
tell the bubbly's kicking in.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. All right. So let me put my readers on.
Oh, yes. It always is around topic 2.
That
they
I
go
forget
on.
to put. Oh, well,
Yeah.
I had them on for number 1.
Oh, did you?
Well, the problem is I don't need them to see any other time aside from reading. But
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
topic
yeah.
1, I did have them on. Okay, topic 2, client delusions. The most unrealistic things people believe about renovations.
Okay. So this is actually,
Can I just
I want you to start.
timelines?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Timelines. And we're not talking about new builds specifically. This is specifically geared towards like home renovations.
Yeah. What was the
Yeah. No.
renovations?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I just want to make that clear for all
Right.
the people out
If
there.
it's a new build, they know it's going to take 2 years.
Exactly. So timelines, definitely number 1. I would even say like cost being low and just being transparent about the cost. First of all, materials, anything in construction, can we talk about like how expensive everything is now?
Everything's so expensive.
Costs are going up by the day.
I know. They keep going up. I
By
thought that the
the
last
day.
surge was done.
I mean, it used to be, I'm talking a couple years ago.
What, before COVID?
Before COVID, I'd
Mm-hmm.
even, yeah, absolutely. Where we used to like get a quote for something, and that quote would be good for like 30 to 45, 60 days.
I mean,
right?
if not longer.
If not longer.
Mhm.
Now you get a quote, you're
15
lucky
days.
if you don't have to recost everything in a week.
Good Lord.
And I'm like, and you know, people can't make decisions.
Right.
So-
right.
So it's just dragging
Well,
on,
in your
dragging
contract,
on.
you say
I don't give any.
the pricing.
I give the pricing, but I'm saying quotes are guaranteed for
Okay.
7 days.
Oh, wow. Okay.
7. Even if they're like, this is like a secret. I'm like exposing myself.
Well, don't. I
But
was going to say we could edit it out, but
yeah,
we can't.
no edits. But just to help people make decisions faster, like, you know, there are some people who still, you know, accept quotes for like 30 days, but I don't do that. I'm like, you have 7 days to make the decision. If not, there will be a now. I don't add the cost on. Like that's stupid. And that's
You don't add the cost
like
of
if like if a quote is good for 30 days and I'm
Okay.
telling the client it's worth 7 and just like I may have to recost,
Oh,
I'm
gotcha.
not, saying adding money to the quote.
Oh, I understand.
It's just to help them make their decision
Yes,
faster.
and we do want quick decisions anyway. It keeps the
need
ball rolling.
We need them. And
Okay.
and just like the transparency, like
Are you seeing a certain, like, not division, that's not the word, but a certain sector that the pricing is rapidly?
millwork.
Okay, there we go. So
Millwork for sure.
millwork.
Yeah, and I'm sure, other like when you're getting into like the building of the well, no, because that's like
Concrete,
I guess that's more of
CBS.
new builds.
Right,
So I'd
okay.
take that back. But
But-
wood,
yeah,
the materials,
okay.
even like
Wow.
your laminates and your veneers,
Yeah.
like all of that stuff
And that's
that comes,
cabinetry as well.
yeah, just
Wow.
it's skyrocketing.
Mhm.
And I'm like, God damn.
It is. I mean, it's not us
It's
that's
not.
controlling these prices. You
No.
have your markup already in your contract, and
Mhm.
you're trying to get everything at the best cost. And it's not.
Yeah.
I think a misconception is that people think that we want to source the most expensive product,
Correct.
and we don't. We go by look,
Mm-hmm.
quality.
Right.
Availability is another huge one
huge.
too. Right. So a lot goes into that. It's not like, because we can mark it up, 20, 30.
And we can make this amount.
Right. Exactly. No.
No.
It might not even fit in the design anyway.
No.
And most cases, a lot of cases, we don't even know the price
we
until
don't.
you give them the quantity, or the spec of what
Yeah.
finished. We don't even know the price anyway. My husband always jokes. He's like, Wendy, you always pick out the most expensive thing.
Well, that's because you have good taste.
Right.
Yeah.
Normally it is the most expensive thing,
Right.
but I don't know.
We don't know, especially when it comes to those like laminates and veneers. We don't know how much they cost, I mean, we can have an idea being in the business and what we source,
Range,
but
and because a good manufacturer from a show.
yeah. But it's just, it's tough. And like transparency too, like you can have like a contractor say, okay, it's going to be this much to do your renovation. But there's not I don't know a contractor in this world who can actually give a definite answer without like opening walls. Once you start opening the walls, you might need to replace all the plumbing, all the electrical. You might have mold you didn't know about. So like, renovations. And why people don't know this? Doesn't it just?
I don't know. Maybe it's their first renovation. I don't know.
I don't know. It's like
Yeah.
they're shocked when they get like these issues come up,
Invoices,
especially if your
yeah.
house is older.
I know.
Like
especially
built in
these
the
older
80s and 90s
homes.
and beyond. It's like stuff gets old.
Stuff gets old. One of my Swinton projects, I was just over there today.
Yeah.
Because my wall mural from Sir Lemire
Yeah.
finally went up today.
Yes.
Round 3 finally went up. Okay, looks beautiful. But they incurred the same issue that you were just saying. It's an older house in the 80s, and the cookie cutter builder that flipped these houses,
Sure.
and even the inspector said, okay, everything's fine with your plumbing.
Mhm.
Guess what? 2 months after they moved in, purchased the house, this, that, and the other, leak.
Oh,
Well,
God.
it's the old plumbing, the old cast iron plumbing.
The pipes and
The
stuff.
pipes.
Yeah.
So they had to replace their
The
entire
whole system.
The whole system,
And
which is
that's
a
not
lot
cheap.
of money, a lot of money, 30, 40 grand,
Oh my gosh.
And then there was like something else. Oh, the paint, and Clint
Yeah.
from Sherwin-Williams is going to be on our next
Our next
episode. I
episode.
will talk to him about this because
Yes.
this builder, Home Depot special, I love to
Oh,
use that
God.
term. I could tell that it was drywall white, but
Right.
it was literally drywall white to the point that when they removed round 1 of the wall mural, pieces of the drywall
Flaking right off?
Yes. And my installer said,
Right.
"Hey, no, this is just not good paint because otherwise it would just come off,
Not
and it
all
was
paint
only
is
in
good
section."
paint.
No,
Like, I mean,
and they just did a drywall
ugh,
white paint. It was anyway.
no.
So
And that leads to the next one, like DIY.
oh, do we have another?
Is it no? The
Oh.
next point I want to make is like
Oh.
why people think whatever DIY. They probably DIY'd this and bought their own stuff
Yeah.
without knowing all the things. DIY is not always cheaper.
Well, it's a builder that wants to cut
Oh,
costs.
the builder did it.
builder
Oh, that's
did
even
it, not my
worse.
client.
Oh
Not
God.
my client. No, this builder who they have like a really bad taste in their mouth about this builder because he
Yeah.
didn't disclose a lot of stuff.
Right.
And it looked beautiful because it's all renovated
Oh, of course.
and nice looking.
But then
you live there and you're like, this is like.
You see it was shoddy.
Yeah, very shoddy.
That's a damn shame.
I know it is, really, because this is their second home. This is their vacation home. And they
It's
just want to
very
come.
prevalent here in South Florida, like finding a good contractor. Like not all contractors are good ones and they don't
Correct.
all do the same work. You really
No.
pay for what you get and don't skimp on that.
And if they hire us, we are bringing in the best. They're representing our name. And
You have to, especially with contractors.
You have to. I've hired and fired so many contractors
many.
within the past 12 years.
Yeah. Robin, she hired a contractor. She made Robin. She made the mistake of paying everything up front, whatever.
What?
Yeah.
Robin, you're smarter than that.
I know.
You're a smart girl. 100% down.
They took her money.
Did you? You were best friends with her at the moment.
But I wasn't living here.
Dang
so
it.
exactly.
Oh, you would have had her back. You would have been like, Robin, no,
well,
don't.
I kind of did when the contractor got sued, and I wrote, a letter as a professional interior design.
Good.
This is everything that was wrong.
I hope
and
he's
she
still
ended
not
up
doing
getting her
business.
money back.
Really good.
But
is he still doing business down here?
I think he is.
Oh God.
I know.
So she lost out on. Well, she finally got it back, but imagine.
But they'll take your money and run. Contractors, not all. But you got to be careful and put some real effort into finding your contractor.
Yeah,
because
look at the reviews. Word of mouth goes a long way down here. When it's out-of-state clients, again, this was a builder that they didn't even know. They just bought the house and it looked beautiful and passed inspection. So no fault to them. But yeah, it's really unfortunate. And when you guys future clients, when you hire us, we know.
And our list is short. Because
it is short.
It's a short list.
Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. Moving on.
I want to make one more point as to what. So when you're doing a renovation, not all renovations will increase the value of your property. So that's a big one.
That's a great point.
Don't think just because you're doing this grand renovation that it's going to increase the value because it's
still very personal.
It will, but if you have a very specific style and you're designing to what you like,
right?
Kudos to you, fantastic.
Right, exactly, it's your home.
But if you're looking to, even if there's a thought to sell, your style may not cater to the masses.
Exactly. So,
and that's going to be a hard sell.
It will. Yes. And which sometimes, maybe the client should know that. If you're willing to, if you're even thinking that you want to sell within the next 5 years, maybe we shouldn't go this bold on what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Bring it back a step.
Exactly.
Gosh.
So
you're right. That was a good one.
Yeah, those are our takeaways from that.
Okay. All right. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. So topic
Readers
3.
on.
Readers on. The sustainability lie. That's a tongue twister. Okay.
It's like exquisite.
Yeah, exactly. Don't ask me how to spell it. I can barely even say it. What's actually eco-friendly versus what's just marketing? That's a big one these days.
It is.
Eco-friendly.
Yeah. And especially with all these families moving down, and especially it's big with paint too, with low VOCs and not wanting any off-gassing and chemicals around their children.
Yes.
So it is
and
becoming.
people with health issues.
Yeah.
Respiratory issues for the paint.
Yeah.
But Clint would say on our next episode that it's not just marketing for that paint product, that it actually is legit.
Correct.
But I think the question is are we debunking some of these people's?
Yeah, and just to what to look for, because there are 1,000,001 companies out there who claim to be quote green, but if you really do a deeper dive, you'll understand that it's just false.
Right.
And we have a term for that. So it's called greenwashing.
Oh.
So greenwashing is basically deceptive trade practices where, they might claim to be green or all natural, but if you do your, your research, there might be a very small portion of what's actually green, or they're not, it's so things to look for.
Meanwhile, at their mill or whatever, they have smoke coming out of their thing.
Exactly.
And otherwise, they'd have electrical panels and the whole 9 yards. Yeah.
Exactly.
Are you a big green person?
Absolutely not.
Right.
No.
I'm not either. I have had a client that had major respiratory problems, and I did talk to our people at Sherwin-Williams, and I asked them for that low VOC paint, and that's what I recommended. But other than that, I was like, I don't know. I was even telling I'm like, well, at some point we're going to need a Scotch guard your furniture, blah, blah. And I'm like, that is like the most non-green thing.
Well, that's the thing.
But I think she did it because I'm like, well, how unhealthy are these people anyway? Like sometimes they just like to...
Exactly. Just think like the ruse of this being green. And it's like, in reality, you're not, because, you know, your intention is good, but you didn't really do the deep dive and figure out it's some of it is just total BS.
There might be an interior designer for those huge green
it's
people.
a niche.
Oh, it's a niche.
It's a niche.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's not really our niche, although we could help.
We're knowledgeable in it, and you know, it's like there are certifications that you should look for.
True.
Like certain ones, like for instance, LEED. It's the
LEED.
It's the what do you call that?
I don't know the acronym.
Living Energy Environmental Design,
Okay.
I believe it's called.
Yeah.
So like they work a lot with like building materials, like structurally, like for architects and stuff. But another one is like Green Guard, FSC. Like FSC is the Forest Stewardship Council, so it's all sustainably sourced woods.
I love that.
So when you're doing like millwork or anything like that, if you want, take a look for that. This is another one that I don't even know if it's like you pronounce each letter but it's the OEKO dash tex. So what they do is they're about the omissions of like textiles. So making sure like that they're not like off-gassing these harsh chemicals for like wallpapers and fabrics.
Okay.
So it's like
that one.
Yeah, you just do the dive.
Yeah, it is a whole other
because
niche.
Just because your package is green, and code words to look out for: all natural, green, plant-based.
Okay. Not necessarily.
Not necessarily all green.
Okay.
Right? So like, I'll give you one more example.
Okay.
Cradle to cradle, which is basically they take into consideration the product from the beginning all the way to the very end.
Okay.
So there's no byproduct of
cradle to cradle. That's
cradle to cradle of
Makes
that
sense.
product.
Yeah.
So
different
things to look for, but
sounds
really keep an
exhausting.
eye out. And you know what? I will tell you this. I did have a project that the client wanted everything green. And to be honest, those materials and like, for instance, the caulking, the paint,
skyrocket.
Total BS.
Oh, BS.
You're paying a premium.
That's what I was going to say. They hike a premium on.
Exactly. But for instance, I won't say the company, but we had a plant-based, a clay paint. It can't be applied. You need like 80 coats of paint to like be applied. Caulking for tile, glue, adhesive has to be like green. My glass company to apply mirrors wouldn't even touch it.
Oh my God.
Because they won't warranty in case
level. Yeah, true. And it falls off the wall.
It just doesn't work as good as the stuff. And you know, it's a really tough market to get into because a lot of people won't even touch that stuff.
Well, me included. I don't think I want to learn all that. I mean,
I don't.
know, right. So did you finish that project?
I did, but it was
a struggle.
It was a nightmare.
It was a learning curve.
Yeah.
One that you never want to venture down again.
I don't.
Yeah, don't blame me on that.
I don't.
Okay. Well. What's opposite of green? What are we? If we're not green.
That's mean.
No, I mean we're healthy.
No, I know. No.
Oh, anyway.
We are.
Okay.
But we may not be the ones. I mean, we can guide you, but it's like I will never, ever, ever take on another fully green project again.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. And I think that would come up in the interview process. I think that would come up in the initial call.
Yeah.
They would call us and say, hey, hopefully they would want to disclose that.
Well, that's the other thing too.
Not like after you pre-select all the designs or something, and then they're like, hey, by the way.
Because you got to change everything.
Oh my God.
But you made a good point. Like the performance aspect of materials is not green. I don't care what anybody says. There is not a green thing out there that you can protect your fabrics from spills. So if you have kids, you have pets, you have dogs, and you're trying to do this,
good luck, sister.
I mean, you got to know what you're
getting into.
What
are you going to put vinegar all over your couch or something?
Ew, and then what? It's going to smell like...
I know. Gross.
Ugh.
I know. I don't even like cleaning products like such as people
I want
use
bleach.
Like
I want Dawn.
Exactly. I want the lavender scent.
Yes.
Spray.
I want all the things
Mr.
because
Clean.
I know it's going to get the job done.
Totally. Got it.
Ugh.
All right.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so we have a vendor shout out today, which is yours. Who would you like to give a shout out to?
So our vendor shout out today is Wow One Day Painting. So they're a franchise. I don't know how like far and wide their franchise goes, but they're here in Florida. The one I use is based out of Deerfield Beach.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Andreas, and I believe his wife's name is Andrea.
Oh.
And I've been using them for probably like 2-3 years now.
Wow, long time.
Long time.
Exterior paint, interior paint.
Yeah. So they do garage doors. They do exterior painting, interior painting,
Love it.
popcorn ceiling removal.
Good.
They'll do wallpaper removal, not installation.
Okay.
And
They'll skim
drywall
the
repair.
walls.
They'll skim
Okay.
the walls.
Yep.
I
Skim
mean,
coat.
I couldn't see myself using any other
I
painter
love
because
that.
Andreas is just incredible. I mean, he will bend earth to make things work for you. He is
Very
so
detailed.
nice, so detailed.
Cleans up after his crew is in there.
You're not going to have to worry about like anything getting paint splatter or dirty.
Mhm.
Every surface is covered. And this
Love
is
it.
just included in the service. This is nothing you need to ask for or make sure they're doing. It
Right.
just happens. I sent him to paint a whole interior of a home the other day, and the client was texting me the whole time. I love him so
Really?
much. And yeah, he's just,
Well, I would love another painter referral.
yeah, he's incredible. And he's very competitive with his pricing too.
I love that.
Yeah.
And we love supporting small business owners.
Yeah.
You know, local mom and pop.
Yeah.
type
And they're from
things.
Colombia, which I
Wow.
have realized I use a lot of trades that are from Colombia.
You're drawn to Colombia.
I love
You did say that you would get
Colombia.
a condo in
Medellin.
Medellin, yeah.
I was just in Bogota, and
It didn't really.
it didn't hit home.
Yeah.
It was beautiful, but Medellin is
Well,
you know,
let's go.
where it's at.
We'll have to go. Maybe for your
Please.
birthday, January.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm always down for a good trip. Then I can practice my Espanol.
Yes.
And the Spanish people love me because I'm a gringa.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm a white girl with the blonde hair and the Spanish. Well, my husband's half Spanish, so maybe that's
Is he?
why- yeah, he's half Puerto Rican.
Oh.
All right, no more tangents.
All right, wait. I want to ask this next question because
okay.
I want you to answer this
Oh,
one.
good Lord.
I don't know why, but it just feels right. Let's
How
roll
about
reversal.
not? How about let's stick to the
Okay,
normal
go.
roll?
Go ahead.
All right, question from the audience.
Yes.
Where should I splurge versus save during a renovation?
So I would. So everybody uses their house different, right? So like some people cook, some people don't. But like, for instance, kitchen. Do not cheap out on the kitchen.
Yeah.
Because even if we're looking to sell the house, the kitchen is a
the heart of
selling
the home.
point.
It's the heart of the home.
Yes. Never cheap out on your kitchen. I would say like
Bathrooms as well.
master bathroom, powder bathroom.
You can do like a little vamp for not that much.
Exactly.
A little wallpaper.
Yeah,
little
I feel like-
updated light fixture.
Exactly. I mean, that's easy peasy. And that's a place where you can like go explore your creativity a little more, right? That's what we always like to say.
Yeah.
Is just get a little wild.
Yeah. That's the area.
Secondary bedrooms, like guest
Nah.
bedrooms, guest bathrooms, you don't need to put money into those
No.
because, first of all, nobody likes to have guests over. If they do, not the ones that like to stay, you know?
Well, if they stay beyond, they're welcome.
They're welcome.
You know?
That's a different story.
Right.
But they're not going to be picky as to their
no,
conditions.
they better not.
I
Better
know.
stay at the Ritz
Don't come
Carlton or
back.
the Boca Raton.
Yeah. Floors, I really wouldn't cheap out on your floors, honestly. But
You're walking on them all the time.
yeah.
And it's like the main thing that you visually see.
Right. What else? Master bedroom, master bath, kitchen, do not cheap out on. Secondary bedroom, secondary bath,
Outdoors.
do whatever you want. So the outdoor's tricky because here we're in Florida where everything you put outside is going to get ruined
Oh my
by the sun.
God.
I don't care if they say this is like a powder coated, this is aluminum,
Nope,
anti-rust,
it's gonna get
whatever.
ate up.
They're lying
Especially
to
a lot
you.
of these waterfront homes that we do
The salt
design.
water,
Oh
yes.
my God, it's crazy.
There's no product in there that's gonna
Ooh.
like it might last you longer than the average thing, but I always tell my clients, I will go to Overstock. I will go to Wayfair. I will go
because
anywhere.
you're going to replace it in a couple years anyway.
Couple years.
And a lot of clients will be like, okay, well, I need, cushion covers or the furniture covers. I'm like, no, because guess what hibernates it under the furniture covers? Lizards, frogs, and then they all do their duty, poopies and everything else underneath there. So I don't have any furniture covers on.
Yeah.
My furniture is white, my outdoor furniture. And I constantly have to like clean it. I constantly have to.
Yeah. If we lived anywhere else, I'd say spend the money on outdoor furniture, but not here.
And it wasn't necessarily outdoor furniture, it was the outdoors.
Oh,
so pavers on your pool.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
During a renovation.
Yes.
Saving during a renovation. Yeah. So if you have a beautiful interior of your home and you walk out to the non-renovated pool area, you're going to date your home. You're not going to, get the resale value. You're like, what the hell? Why'd you skimp on,
Exactly.
the exterior?
No.
Landscaping too.
Well, curb appeal. That's
curb appeal.
Like that's what people, especially like if you're going to, I keep going back to when you're selling a house, like when people drive by.
First impression.
First impressions matter, people.
And did I tell you that at one point, I think I did tell you, but I'll tell the audience.
Tell the people.
We'll tell the people, yeah. When I was a little girl, I didn't necessarily want to be an interior designer. I wanted to be a landscape designer, even a landscape architect.
Yeah.
And I used to draft for my parents' home like a new, updated, landscape design. And my dad and I would go to Home Depot and then come back to the yard and then like replant my design.
It's so fun.
So fun. And so I dabble in that now with my clients. And I always say, hey, if you need any help, my landscape heaven sent, Ryan, he's awesome.
Yeah.
He knows that I'm like sitting there with like draft paper and I'll sketch something out, And
well, you told me you did your, you live
entrance,
in a community.
Yeah.
So you did the entrance to your community and it came out fabulous, by the way.
Well, thank you. Yeah. So
really
I was a helping hand in that. And you should have seen how the community entrance looked beforehand. It was terrible.
Do you have pictures of that?
I do.
I want to see them because
I
haven't seen
will.
the ugliness of it all.
And then guess who got Yard of the Month? Because I recently redesigned my front.
Is that a thing in your community?
Yeah.
Wait, I love that.
And I used to hand them out, but now I'm not on the board. But yeah, I got Yard of the Month. Just yesterday, she knocked on my door. I was like, yes.
Yeah. Let's cheers to that.
Cheers.
To Yard of the Month.
Yeah. Next time you come over, you'll have to see.
Yeah.
It was dark last time that you couldn't really see it when you came by my house. But yeah, so that's, it's a passion. It's all design creativity. That's why,
it is.
We do what we do in all aspects. So. All right.
Well,
do you have a good send-off?
I don't have a send-off today.
Dang
I know, but I
it.
have one next week.
Okay.
For when Sherwin-Williams is on.
All
and
right.
we cannot wait for that.
All right. Well, I don't think we're that cheeky to be just coming up with a send-off right now.
Not better than ChatGPT.
Yeah, true. All right. Well, we love you guys.
We love you. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next episode.
Yep. Cheers.